What if I told you that everything you know about protecting your energy is a lie? That the simple act of bathing, something you do every single day, is actually draining your life force instead of cleansing it? This isn't just another wellness theory. This is about a secret so powerful that it was hidden from the public for thousands of years, guarded by kings and high priests who understood its extraordinary power to transform lives. Picture two people, both live in the same city, breathe the same air, eat the same foods. Yet one constantly battles fatigue, illness, and bad luck, while the other radiates vitality and seems to attract success effortlessly. You've seen these people. Maybe you've wondered why some individuals never get sick, while others catch every virus that goes around. Maybe you've watched as certain people magically attract money and opportunities, while others struggle despite working twice as hard. The difference isn't genetics. It isn't diet. It isn't exercise. It's something far more fundamental, something that was deliberately hidden from the masses because of its incredible power to transform human consciousness. 3 months ago, Maria Chun made a discovery that would shatter everything she thought she knew about energy and protection. Standing in her Manhattan penthouse bathroom, surrounded by thousands of dollars worth of luxury skincare products, she couldn't understand why she felt so depleted. Despite her success as a Wall Street executive, despite her perfect diet and expensive wellness routines, something was drastically wrong. That's when it happened. In one heart-stopping moment, she saw something in her mirror that would change her life forever, something that would lead her to an ancient secret that the world's most powerful people have been keeping to themselves for generations. What Maria discovered that day connects directly to why you're here right now. Have you been feeling unusually tired lately? Do you sense that something is draining your energy, but you can't quite identify what it is? Do you sometimes feel like an invisible force is working against you, blocking your success and well-being? There's a reason you're feeling this way. And it's not your fault. The truth is, every time you take a bath or shower, you're unknowingly participating in a ritual that's thousands of years old. But here's the shocking part, you're doing it completely wrong. In fact, 99.9% of people are making a crucial mistake that turns what should be a powerful protection ceremony into an energy-draining disaster. Right now, I'm going to share something that's going to sound impossible. But I need you to stay with me, because what you're about to learn has the power to transform your entire life in ways you never imagined possible. This isn't about positive thinking. This isn't about meditation or manifestation. This is about an ancient technology so profound that it was kept hidden in secret temples and mystery schools for millennia. Before I reveal this life-changing secret, I want you to do something crucial. Take a moment to rate your current energy level. Remember this number. Because once you understand what I'm about to share, you will never experience that same level of depletion again. Are you ready to discover why some people seem blessed with unlimited energy and good fortune, while others struggle just to get through the day? Are you prepared to learn why some individuals appear completely immune to negative energy, while others absorb every bit of darkness around them? The answer lies in a ritual so simple yet so powerful that it has been fiercely protected by secret societies throughout history. A ritual that you can perform in your own bathroom, using an ingredient that costs less than your morning coffee. But I have to warn you, once you know this secret, there's no going back. Your relationship with water, energy, and your own personal power will be forever transformed. The choice you make in the next few moments could alter the entire course of your life. Take a deep breath. Center yourself. Because what you're about to learn will challenge everything you thought you knew about personal energy, vitality, and the hidden forces that shape our reality. Close your eyes and imagine walking through the vast halls of an ancient Egyptian temple. The air is thick with sacred incense, and your footsteps echo against stones that have witnessed thousands of years of secret rituals. On these walls, among countless hieroglyphics, one symbol appears again and again, the mark of purification. But this wasn't just about physical cleansing, it held a far deeper secret that's been waiting millennia to be revealed. Deep within the Vatican's secret archives lies a mysterious manuscript dating back to the 8th century. Written in an obscure combination of Greek and an unknown script, it speaks of a golden transformation, a process that could turn ordinary water into a conductor of divine energy. For centuries, this knowledge was kept under lock and key, shared only with those deemed worthy of its power. You might wonder, what do these ancient secrets have to do with your daily life? The answer lies in a discovery that bridges these ancient mysteries to a simple practice you perform every day, a practice that, when done correctly, can transform your entire energetic field. Throughout history, the most powerful individuals shared one common trait that few have noticed. From Cleopatra's legendary vitality to the extraordinary longevity of Chinese emperors, from the boundless energy of Native American shamans to the radiant presence of Hindu mystics, they all knew something about water that modern society has forgotten. These weren't coincidences. They were all accessing the same fundamental force, a force that modern science is only beginning to comprehend. Recent studies in quantum physics have revealed that water possesses properties that defy our current understanding of physics. It can store information, respond to intention, and even change its molecular structure based on the energies it's exposed to. But here's what makes this truly extraordinary. These ancient masters weren't just using any water. They were transforming ordinary water into what they called living water, through a specific process that involved a particular golden element found in nature. This element, when activated correctly, could turn a simple bath into a portal for divine energy. Think about how you feel after swimming in the ocean. Or why certain springs around the world have legendary healing properties. It's not just about the mineral content, it's about something far more fundamental to the nature of reality itself. The secret you're about to discover bridges the gap between these ancient mysteries and modern science. It explains why some people seem to have an impenetrable energetic field, while others are constantly affected by the negative energies around them. More importantly, it reveals how you can transform your own bathroom into a sacred space for energy renewal and protection. But remember, this knowledge comes with a warning. Once you understand the true power of water and how to activate it using this ancient wisdom, your daily bathing ritual will never be the same. You'll begin to see water not just as a cleansing agent, but as a living consciousness capable of transforming your entire energetic field. Are you prepared to receive this knowledge? Are you ready to understand why the simple act of bathing, when done with the right intention and the right element, can create an energetic shield so powerful that negative energies simply bounce off it? The answer lies in a golden leaf, but not just any leaf. And not just any way of using it. The power lies in a specific protocol that has been protected and preserved through countless generations, waiting for the right moment to be revealed to those who are ready to receive it. Take another deep breath. Center your awareness. Because what you're about to learn will transform your understanding of energy, protection, and the sacred power of water forever. Let me tell you about Dr. Elena Martinez, a woman who was trained to believe only in what she could measure, test, and prove in a laboratory. As one of Boston's leading research scientists, she had spent her entire career dismissing anything that couldn't be explained by conventional science. Energy healing, myth, ancient wisdom, superstition, protection rituals, pure fantasy. That was before everything changed. Picture Elena in her state-of-the-art laboratory at one of America's most prestigious research institutions. Multiple degrees on her wall. Awards celebrating her breakthrough discoveries. The respect of the entire scientific community. She had everything society told her she should want. Everything except the one thing she couldn't seem to find: vitality. Despite her perfect diet, regular exercise, and impeccable sleep hygiene, Elena was exhausted. Not the kind of tired that a good night's sleep could fix. This was bone-deep exhaustion that seemed to seep into every cell of her body. Her colleagues noticed how she would drag herself through important presentations. Her research assistants whispered about the dark circles under her eyes that no amount of concealer could hide. The most frustrating part? Every medical test came back normal. Blood work? Perfect. Hormone levels? Optimal. Vitamin levels? Ideal. Yet something was profoundly wrong, and it was getting worse by the day. Her immune system seemed to collapse at the slightest challenge. Minor colds would linger for weeks. Her emotions felt raw, as if her energetic boundaries had worn paper thin. Then came that fateful research trip to Japan, the journey that would shatter everything she thought she knew about energy and protection. When unexpected floods stranded her in a remote mountain village, Elena found herself face to face with an ancient wisdom that would challenge every scientific principle she held dear. It was there, in a tiny house overlooking mist-covered mountains, that she met Masumi. The old woman took one look at Elena and said something that would change everything. Your energy body is like a cup with holes. No matter how much vital force you gather, it leaks away. But I know how to seal those holes. Elena's scientific mind immediately rejected such nonsense. Energy bodies? Vital force? This went against everything she had ever learned. But as she opened her mouth to argue, Masumi did something that left Elena speechless. The old woman picked up a simple leaf, just an ordinary leaf, and performed what appeared to be a basic ritual with water. What happened next defied every law of physics Elena had ever studied. The change was instant and measurable. Elena felt a surge of energy so powerful it brought tears to her eyes. For the first time in years, she felt truly alive. But the scientist in her couldn't accept this without proof. Over the next few weeks, she documented everything, using every scientific instrument at her disposal to understand what was happening. The results were astonishing. This wasn't just subjective feeling, it was measurable, repeatable phenomena. The ritual Masumi had shown her was actually creating quantifiable changes in the body's electromagnetic field. Even more incredibly, these changes seemed to create a kind of protective barrier that prevented energy depletion. But here's where the story takes an even more extraordinary turn. As Elena dug deeper into her research, she discovered something shocking. This wasn't new knowledge at all. Evidence of this same ritual appeared in ancient texts from every major civilization. The Egyptians knew about it. The Greeks documented it. Ancient Chinese manuscripts described it in detail. This wasn't just some folk remedy. This was a sophisticated energy technology that had been deliberately hidden from the masses. A technology so powerful that it had been kept secret by those who understood its true potential. Now, for the first time, this knowledge is being shared with those who are ready to receive it. The same ritual that transformed Elena's life is about to be revealed to you. But first, you need to understand exactly why this works, not just on a spiritual level, but on a scientific one. Are you ready to discover what Elena learned in that remote mountain village? Are you prepared to understand how a simple ritual can create an energy shield so powerful that it changes everything about how you move through the world? The answer lies in a precise combination of ancient wisdom and modern science. A protocol that, when followed correctly, can transform your energy field in ways that defy conventional explanation. But before I reveal the exact method, you need to understand the scientific principles that make this possible. What you're about to learn has been hidden in plain sight for thousands of years. While Dr. Elena Martinez's discovery in that Japanese mountain village seemed revolutionary, she soon realized she had stumbled upon something far older and more profound than she could have imagined. Picture yourself standing in the grand temples of ancient Egypt. The air is thick with sacred incense, and hieroglyphics cover the walls from floor to ceiling. Among these countless symbols, one pattern appears again and again, a sacred sequence describing a purification ritual so powerful that only pharaohs were allowed to perform it. These weren't mere cleansing ceremonies. They were sophisticated energy technologies designed to create an impenetrable shield of protection around the ruler's vital force. But Egypt wasn't the only civilization that understood this secret. Deep in the mountains of Japan, Shinto priests practiced what they called misogi, a purification ritual that went far beyond physical cleansing. They discovered that certain elements from nature, when combined with water in specific ways, could create what they called a barrier of light around the human energy field. In India's ancient Vedic traditions, sacred texts spoke of Jal water that had been transformed into a carrier of spiritual vibrations. Their holy men understood that water wasn't just H2O, it was a living entity capable of holding and transmitting powerful protective energies. As Elena dove deeper into her research, she discovered something extraordinary. Every major civilization throughout history had discovered this same secret independently. The Greeks, the Romans, the Chinese, the Maya, they all left evidence of nearly identical protection rituals involving water and a specific golden element found in nature. But here's what makes this truly remarkable. Modern science is finally beginning to understand how this ancient technology works. Recent studies in quantum physics have revealed that water possesses properties that defy our current understanding of reality. It can store information. It can transmit energy. It can even change its molecular structure in response to human intention. When Elena began examining water samples under an electron microscope, she witnessed something that challenged everything she thought she knew about physics. Water that had been treated according to the ancient protocol showed remarkable changes in its molecular structure. The chaotic, random patterns of ordinary water had transformed into beautiful crystalline formations that pulsed with organized energy. But the most shocking discovery came when she began measuring the effects of this transformed water on the human energy field. Using advanced electromagnetic sensing equipment, Elena documented something extraordinary. This ritual wasn't just creating subjective feelings of well-being, it was generating a measurable force field around the body. Think about what this means. Every day, your body is bombarded by energy-draining influences. electromagnetic radiation from electronic devices, negative emotional energy from stressed people around you, environmental toxins that disturb your natural energy field. But what if you could create an invisible but scientifically measurable barrier that shields you from these harmful influences? This is exactly what the ancient masters understood, and what modern science is finally beginning to prove. The ritual you're about to learn isn't based on superstition or wishful thinking. It's a precise protocol that creates quantifiable changes in your body's electromagnetic field. But here's the crucial part. Just like any advanced technology, this ritual only works when performed exactly as prescribed by ancient tradition. Each element, each gesture, each intention has been carefully calibrated over thousands of years of observation and refinement. Are you beginning to understand why this knowledge was kept hidden for so long? Are you starting to see why those in power wanted to keep this extraordinary protection technology to themselves? The time has come for this sacred knowledge to be revealed. But before I share the exact protocol with you, there's one more piece of the puzzle you need to understand. It's about a specific element found in nature, a golden leaf that holds the key to activating water's protective powers. And the truth about this leaf is going to astound you. What I'm about to share with you will challenge everything you thought you knew about water. When Dr. Elena Martinez returned from that remote Japanese village, she was determined to understand the science behind what she had experienced. What she discovered in her laboratory would shake the foundations of modern physics. Imagine looking through an electron microscope at two water samples. The first is ordinary tap water, its molecules arranged in a chaotic random pattern. Now look at the second sample water that has been prepared using the ancient protocol. The difference is stunning. The molecules have arranged themselves into beautiful crystalline structures that pulse with organized energy. This wasn't just a one-time phenomenon. No matter how many times Elena repeated the experiment, the results were the same. Water treated according to the ancient ritual showed dramatic changes in its molecular structure. But that was just the beginning of her discoveries. Using advanced electromagnetic equipment, Elena began measuring the effects of this transformed water on the human energy field. The results were astonishing. When people used this ritual, their body's natural electromagnetic field didn't just strengthen, it actually changed its structure, creating what could only be described as an energetic shield. Think about your body's energy field like a Wi-Fi signal. Most people's energy broadcasts in a weak, scattered pattern that's easily disrupted by negative influences. But after performing this ritual, that same energy field becomes focused, coherent, and remarkably resistant to interference. It's like upgrading from an old router to a military-grade communication system. The implications of this discovery are staggering. Every day, your body's energy field is under attack. Your cells are bombarded by electromagnetic radiation from countless electronic devices. Your aura is assaulted by negative emotional energy from stressed people around you. Environmental toxins disturb your natural frequency. But what if you could create an invisible shield that protects you from all these harmful influences? This isn't theoretical. Elena's research showed that people who performed this ritual experienced measurable changes in their biofield. Their stress indicators dropped by nearly half. Their immune system markers improved dramatically. Most importantly, their energy field coherence, a measure of how well organized and protected their aura is, increased by an astounding amount. But here's what makes this truly revolutionary: these changes weren't temporary. When people continued the ritual for just 21 days, their enhanced energy field became stable and permanent. It's like their body learned a new way of protecting itself, creating an automatic shield against energy-draining influences. The science behind this becomes even more fascinating when we look at the human body's liquid crystalline matrix. Your connective tissues, cell membranes, and even your DNA function as liquid crystals, materials that can conduct and store energy in highly organized ways. When you expose this living matrix to water that has been properly charged using the Golden Leaf Protocol, you're essentially reprogramming your body's entire energetic operating system. Think about what this means for your daily life. Every time you encounter energy vampires, people who drain your vitality, your shield would automatically protect you. When you walk through electromagnetic fields from cell phones and computers, your energy would remain strong and stable. Even during times of stress and chaos, your vital force would stay sealed and protected. But perhaps the most remarkable discovery came when Elena used advanced imaging technology to observe what happens in the immediate space around a person who has just completed the ritual. The results showed what ancient traditions have always claimed: a visible strengthening of the auric field, creating what could only be described as a golden shield of protection. This shield isn't metaphorical, it's a measurable enhancement of your body's natural electromagnetic field. It helps block harmful EMF radiation, deflect negative emotional energy, strengthen your own energy boundaries, enhance your natural healing abilities, and even attract positive energy and opportunities. Are you beginning to understand why this knowledge was kept hidden for so long? Are you starting to see why those in power wanted to keep this extraordinary protection technology to themselves? But before I reveal the exact protocol that makes all of this possible, you need to know about one more crucial discovery. It's about a specific element found in nature, a golden leaf that holds the key to activating water's protective powers. And what you're about to learn about this leaf will astonish you. The time has come to reveal the identity of this mysterious golden leaf, the key that unlocks this entire protection system. But before I tell you exactly what it is, you need to understand why this particular leaf holds such extraordinary power. Throughout history, this leaf was so revered that it became a symbol of power itself. Greek priestesses at the Oracle of Delphi used it in their prophetic rituals. Roman emperors wore crowns made from its branches as protection against negative energies. Egyptian high priests called it the leaf of immortality. Under an electron microscope, this leaf reveals an extraordinary geometric pattern, one that perfectly mirrors the sacred geometries found in ancient temple designs. When measured with sensitive equipment, it exhibits a unique vibrational frequency that matches what scientists call the repair frequency of human DNA. But what makes this leaf truly remarkable is its ability to interact with water. When properly activated, it creates what quantum physicists call a coherent field, a structured energy pattern that can influence other energy fields it comes into contact with. You might be wondering, if this leaf is so powerful, why isn't it more widely known? The answer lies not in the leaf's identity, but in the secret of its preparation. The ancient masters knew that this leaf's protective power isn't activated by simply placing it in water. There's a specific protocol, a precise method of preparation that unleashes its full potential. The leaf I'm talking about can be found in many kitchens around the world. Yes, it's the bay leaf Laurus nobilis. But not used in any ordinary way. While people casually toss bay leaves into their cooking, they've forgotten this leaf's original, sacred purpose. Are you ready to learn the exact protocol that transforms an ordinary bay leaf into a powerful tool for energy protection? The method you're about to discover has been preserved through generations, waiting for those who are ready to receive it. The time has come to reveal the identity of this mysterious golden leaf, the key that unlocks this entire protection system. But before I tell you exactly what it is, you need to understand why this particular leaf holds such extraordinary power. Throughout history, this leaf was so revered that it became a symbol of power itself. Greek priestesses at the Oracle of Delphi used it in their prophetic rituals. Roman emperors wore crowns made from its branches as protection against negative energies. Egyptian high priests called it the leaf of immortality. Under an electron microscope, this leaf reveals an extraordinary geometric pattern, one that perfectly mirrors the sacred geometries found in ancient temple designs. When measured with sensitive equipment, it exhibits a unique vibrational frequency that matches what scientists call the repair frequency of human DNA. But what makes this leaf truly remarkable is its ability to interact with water. When properly activated, it creates what quantum physicists call a coherent field, a structured energy pattern that can influence other energy fields it comes into contact with. You might be wondering, if this leaf is so powerful, why isn't it more widely known? The answer lies not in the leaf's identity, but in the secret of its preparation. The ancient masters knew that this leaf's protective power isn't activated by simply placing it in water. There's a specific protocol, a precise method of preparation that unleashes its full potential. The leaf I'm talking about can be found in many kitchens around the world. Yes, it's the bay leaf Laurus nobilis. But not used in any ordinary way. While people casually toss bay leaves into their cooking, they've forgotten this leaf's original, sacred purpose. Are you ready to learn the exact protocol that transforms an ordinary bay leaf into a powerful tool for energy protection? The method you're about to discover has been preserved through generations, waiting for those who are ready to receive it. Now that you understand the basic ritual, let me share with you the deeper wisdom that will elevate your practice to its highest potential. What I'm about to reveal are the subtle yet powerful adjustments that transform a simple ritual into a life-changing practice. The moon's phases hold extraordinary power over your ritual's effectiveness. During the new moon, when the sky is at its darkest, your ability to set new protection intentions reaches its peak. This is the perfect time to begin your practice. As the moon waxes toward fullness, your protective field grows stronger with each passing night. The full moon presents us with the most potent time for our practice, when the veil between physical and spiritual realms grows thin. The changing seasons also bring their own unique gifts. In spring, the very air is filled with renewal energy. Collect morning dew to enhance your ritual water. Summer brings the sun's peak power, perfect for charging your protective field with vital force. Autumn calls for deeper grounding practices, while winter invites us to strengthen our inner light. Your mindset during the ritual is crucial. As you prepare your sacred space, feel the ancient wisdom flowing through your veins. This practice connects you to countless generations of spiritual masters who understood the true power of water and intention. When you hold the bay leaf between your palms, you're not just holding a leaf, you're holding a key to ancient wisdom. The signs of success will be subtle at first. You might notice small changes: better sleep, more energy, fewer headaches around electronic devices. Pay attention to how people react to your presence. Many practitioners report that energy vampires suddenly find them too intense to be around. This is your protective field doing its work. Common challenges may arise. If you feel unusual sensations during the ritual, tingling, warmth, or even slight dizziness, this is normal. It's your energy field adjusting to its enhanced state. Some practitioners report vivid dreams or increased intuition. Welcome these changes as signs of your expanding awareness. For those who travel frequently, maintain a special ritual kit: bay leaves stored in silk, a dedicated ceramic bowl, and natural matches. Hotels and new environments can drain your energy quickly, making your protection practice even more crucial. Remember to pay attention to the water's temperature. It should be cool enough to be refreshing, but not so cold that it shocks your system. The ancient masters knew that extreme temperatures could disrupt the delicate energy patterns we're trying to establish. As your practice deepens, you might notice synchronicities increasing in your life. Opportunities may arise unexpectedly. This is because a strong protective field doesn't just shield you from negative energy, it also attracts positive forces into your life. Are you beginning to feel the power of this practice? Are you ready to commit to this transformative journey? Remember, the ancient masters didn't just practice this ritual, they lived it. Every drop of water became sacred, every moment an opportunity to strengthen their protective field. The power is in your hands now. The wisdom of the ages flows through this simple yet profound practice. Are you ready to take your place in this ancient lineage of energy masters? The ancient masters understood something crucial about this protective ritual: timing is everything. Just as the ocean's tides respond to the moon's pull, your energy field becomes more receptive to enhancement during certain cosmic windows of opportunity. The most powerful time for your ritual lies in those mystical moments, just as the sun peers over the horizon. During these sacred morning hours, the veil between physical and spiritual realms grows thin, and water becomes especially receptive to energetic programming. This is why the ancient temples always performed their purification rituals at dawn. But there's another timing secret that few people know about. The phase of the moon dramatically affects your ritual's power. During the waxing moon, those days when the moon grows fuller, your ability to build and strengthen your protective field reaches its peak. It's like surfing on a wave of cosmic energy, allowing you to build stronger, more resilient protection with each passing day. As you continue your practice, you'll begin noticing subtle yet profound changes in your daily life. These signs of awakening are the physical manifestations of your strengthening energy field. First, you might notice changes in how you sleep. Many practitioners report deeper, more restorative rest, as if their enhanced energy field creates a cocoon of protection even during their most vulnerable hours. Dreams become more vivid, filled with ancient symbols and guidance. Your relationships will begin to shift. Energy vampires, those people who usually drain your vitality, may suddenly find excuses not to be around you. It's not that you're pushing them away, rather, your strengthened energy field naturally repels those who seek to feed off others' life force. Physical sensations during the ritual will intensify. You might feel a warm tingling sensation as you pour the charged water over your crown chakra. Some practitioners describe seeing golden light with their inner eye, or feeling a gentle pressure as their protective field expands and strengthens. Now I'll share with you some of the most closely guarded secrets of this practice, techniques that were traditionally reserved for advanced practitioners in ancient mystery schools. The breath holds extraordinary power in enhancing your protective field. As you perform your ritual, try this ancient breathing pattern. Inhale for 4 counts as you hold the bay leaf, hold your breath for 7 counts as you singe its edges, and exhale for 8 counts as you place it in the water. This sacred breathing code helps align your energy with the universal force field. Sound vibration can dramatically amplify your ritual's power. While the charged water flows over your body, softly chant the sacred syllable Om. This primordial sound helps reorganize water molecules into more coherent patterns, strengthening your protective shield. Here's a secret that the ancient Egyptian priests knew: direction matters. When possible, face east during your ritual, allowing the rising sun's energy to further empower your practice. If you're performing the ritual later in the day, face north to align with the Earth's magnetic field. But perhaps the most powerful enhancement comes through what the ancient texts called the golden visualization. As you pour the charged water, imagine it carrying particles of liquid light that adhere to your energy field, creating a luminous cocoon of protection. See this light pulsing and breathing with each beat of your heart, becoming a living extension of your vital force. The ancient wisdom has been revealed, but this is just the beginning of your journey. What I've shared with you today is merely the first key to unlocking a vast treasury of sacred protection rituals and energy enhancement secrets. Right now, in this powerful moment, I want you to do something crucial. Something that will ensure you don't miss the next phase of this ancient knowledge as it's revealed. Take your hand and place it over your heart. Feel your energy pulsing beneath your palm as you speak these words aloud. I am ready to receive protection and vitality. I open myself to this ancient wisdom. Now, while you're still connected to this powerful intention, look below this video. See that red subscribe button? It's not just any button, it's your gateway to the next level of energetic mastery. Click it now, and as you do, feel yourself making a sacred commitment to your energy protection journey. But subscribing alone isn't enough. You need to be first to receive these sacred teachings as they're revealed. Find the bell icon next to the subscribe button and activate all notifications. This small action ensures you'll be among the first to access each new protection ritual as it's unveiled. In our next video, I'll reveal an even more powerful ritual, one that combines the bay leaf's protective properties with an ancient abundance protocol that was once reserved only for royal families. This secret was so closely guarded that it was never written down, until now. Don't let this sacred knowledge slip through your fingers. Don't let doubt or hesitation block your path to energetic sovereignty. Take action now.